So now I'm on my side, and as I mentioned, some of the abdominal muscles wrap around the waistline, and typically what we might do is like a bicycle crossover, which actually that's an okay exercise, you know, a lateral crunch. But here we're going to do a side plank, and in the side plank there are many variations. I'm stacking my feet. You could separate your feet. That would be easier. I'm going to stack my feet. I'm going to hike up. And I am working my waistline here. I'm also working my rotator cuff in my shoulder as well as some of my back muscles. This would be a harder variation, and believe me, it's a lot harder. You could also hold this and do this. All right? You want to hold that just like the plank for 15 to 30 seconds. 15 would be starting, work up to 30 seconds. Once you can hold a plank for 45 seconds or a minute, I mean, how much longer do you need to hold it? You don't. So that's when you change up, maybe vary it, and make it harder. So again, we're not going to do too much with the side plank, but you'd obviously want to do the other side as well. So let me show you a couple of the other fun little tools I have. So Erica, you can rest for a second before we get to the band training. I got this at TJ Maxx for 10 bucks. You could get it a lot of different places. You could also use a barbell with some plates on the side. So here, you remember the ab wheel? You see that on TV? That's a fabulous tool, the ab wheel. And this is a slightly easier version than the ab wheel. So I'm going to take the bar down, have a nice flat back. I'm going to stretch out and pull back. So here, this is the hard part. Here is not hard, but I'm stretching out. Oh, that's really good. This is, on the grand scheme of things, harder than a regular plank, harder than a physio ball. This would be step 3. Okay? You can also use an ab wheel, which is a wheel with 2 handles on it, and then you can even change directions. Okay, so now we're going to go to step 4, and this is called body saw. So Erica is going to demonstrate this exercise, and what I usually recommend is that you have your elbows on something soft. So those are called valve slides. And I paid $35 for those. At Lowe's, you can buy the same things. They're furniture movers, and they cost 10 bucks. So go to the local store, hardware store. Now you're going to slide back and forth and pull forward. Good. Keep your body nice and tall. Don't go too far forward. This is a really, really hard exercise. I think this is the hardest abdominal exercise I've ever done. What do you think, Erica? Getting up there. Keep up here. Good. And do one more. All right, go ahead and rest for a second. When you do that, you might feel some back fatigue. Like sometimes I get a little back fatigue. And so do as many as you can without back fatigue and then stop.